At this point, it looks like Donald Trump has lost another very close and slightly valuable ally over at Fox News. This time, it is Stuart Varney. Now, in the last week, Stuart Varney has come out a few times and criticized Donald Trump. You know, you're running a bad campaign, you're focusing on stupid things instead of real issues. But following his interview with Elon Musk on Monday, Stuart Varney basically, not verbatim, but kind of indicated that he's just had enough at this point. And he said that Donald Trump's biggest issue is that this man, not just in the interview, but overall, is incapable of delivering a coherent message. Here is what Varney said. There's a rising tide of criticism of Donald Trump from his own supporters and from some of his fellow Republicans. It reminds me of the quiet, low-voiced criticisms of President Biden's cognitive ability before he was pushed out of his re-election campaign. Nobody went out in public to get him to withdraw until it was obvious he couldn't win. Varney then pointed to recent columns published by The Hill and The Wall Street Journal that said Trump was struggling to control his impulses. The article goes through a litany of problems. Trump goes off on tangents like fighting over crowd size. He's attacked allies like Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. In short, The Hill says he lacks discipline. He can't deliver a coherent message. By my calculation, about 1/3 of Mr. Trump's remarks fell into 3 categories: false, obtuse, or lunatic. He was still reading from the column at that point. But then he said the most intense criticism of Trump was about his language and demeanor. He used foul language to describe Kamala Harris. How on earth will he win the vital women's vote when he uses words they hate? There's no way he could be removed from the ticket, Varney continued. Trump could do the job as of president, but can he win? There's a growing chorus saying he won't win if he can't stay on message, can't focus on policy, and refuses to change his language on women. It's now an election he has to fight to win. And he's brought this on himself. What I love about this is that Varney, who has been an a-hole ever since he arrived at Fox News, by the way. We've actually got some wonderful old clips in the Ring of Fire archives. You can find them on the YouTube channel of Mike Papantonio absolutely destroying Varney in segments. He used to go on with him all the time. It was hilarious fun. But anyway, Varney is now out there saying Trump can't deliver a coherent message. And he said it by not having to say it's not coming from me. I'm just reading you from the article. But he didn't refute it and he didn't counter it. He said it because he believes it. And it's not just about the interview with Elon Musk. This has been Donald Trump's problem forever. And as I've said before, it's kind of shocking to me that Republicans are only just now seeing it. This is not a new problem with Donald Trump. This is how he's been ever since he came into politics. It's how he was in his speeches in 2015 and 2016. It's how he was throughout his entire administration. It's gotten so much worse since he left office, obviously. But it was never good. He never delivered coherent messages. So you guys got to stop acting like this is a new thing, a new problem. It's who he's always been. And because it's who he's always been, that's why he's not listening to the people telling him he has to change. And in fact, he's kind of like a teenager in that if you tell him not to do something, he's going to do it more. So I know Varney thinks he's given Trump a little bit of advice here, but I think what's really happening is that Varney, like many other hosts on Fox News, they're giving up. They're conceding that, yeah, Trump's going to lose this. And trust me, when Trump's lost people at Fox News like Stuart Varney, he's pretty much already lost the election. America's Lawyer has launched its own YouTube channel. Now, this channel, of course, is still in its early phases of development, but you can help grow it by subscribing. Just go to youtube.com/The America's Lawyer, and you'll get all of the great content from Mike Papantonio and myself that we produce every single week.